Hello. I'm Jenny Steele Payne of Tarot Like a Viking, where we endeavor to rise above our issues and look down on them with new perspective, right? So I'm going to do a Celtic cross for today. This will be for the collective or whoever is watching, okay? I will start to do readings by your zodiac signs eventually. Just sort of getting my schedule, down pat for this adventure. So, all right, we're going to do a Celtic cross reading. Thank you to all of our angels and guides, ancestors, and mostly to God for these beautiful messages. God, our infinite creator, our infinite, it's the infinite wisdom. Okay, so just wants to keep doing that. This deck is, I don't know what. Lightseer's tarot deck, this one. We're going to use that one. Oh, see? Straight away. Okay. Death and rebirth. So, in our current position, death and rebirth in the Eight of Pentacles. Death and rebirth. That's a great card for current and Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, in the current position. I mean, some things happen to really flip everything. It's like you've got to have these deaths. You've got to have shed. It's like layers of an onion. You've got to get rid of a layer, And whatever that was, it really made you reevaluate. Like, oh wait, hang on. Really got to reevaluate. Like, my life and the Pentacles. What is important to me? What do I need to get stuff right. It's a really good place to be. That's a really good place to be. Understanding what is your value. What do you value? And sometimes takes an event. Okay, in our challenge is the Queen of Cups. Challenge is the Queen of Cups, okay? Some feminine energy who embodies, all of the emotions and, she's an enlightened being connected. See that? Connected to Source, to God, our God. She's connected. So that's in the challenge position because, and I know why. I mean, okay, and this is the Fool, new beginning. That's in the advice. Whoops, knock some things over. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to get them all out here first, then I'm going to go through everything. Let me pick this up. I go through all of this stuff first. Sorry, I gotta look something up real quick. Focus. Sorry, the focus of the reading. I thought that was wrong. This is the focus of the reading, the Fool card. So new beginning. That's the focus of this reading. Now, next one is the Strength. Oh, that one wanted to jump. Okay, the Moon. That's the Strength, okay? Huh. Interesting. There's a lot of Major Arcana coming out in this reading already. We've got 1, 2, 3, and a Queen. So, okay, now the past. Whoa, that fell straight out and away. The past, the Hermit. Okay. Interesting. Interesting for the past. Now the future. The future. I love this deck. I love the images on this deck. They're so beautiful and just have a lot of meaning in the illustrations. Okay, into the future. It's on its way. Patience. Whenever the cards take this long, it's like, I know you're saying patience, 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 patience. Okay, and what else for the future? We get the patience. There we go. Okay. The 10 of Wands. Wow. Somebody's packing up and making a move. The 10 of Wands, totally packing up and making a move. All right, so now in our advice, here on the right, advice card. Advice. I mean, I have a pretty clear idea of what's going on in this reading. Strength is the advice. Another Major Arcana card. You're strong enough, basically. Come on, you're strong enough, whoever this is. All right, environment. How are we being supported? Basically, that's that. The next card is like, how is God supporting us in this, on this journey? Well, the 7 of Swords. Super weird card for that. Seven of Swords. I don't like that at all. Revealing. Well, yeah, I get it. Okay, hold on. Woo! No, that's too many cards. So, our hopes and fears are next. Hopes and fears. Judgment. Another Major Arcana card. See that? Hopes and fears. And an outcome. The outcome is the Hanged Man. I don't like that at all. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Major Arcana cards in this, okay? So whoever this is for, this is a pretty this is serious. Okay, so let's backtrack. Okay, in our current situation, there's been a death and rebirth, which has shaped us in a profound way to really look at, like, holy crap. Okay, I'm not gonna mess anything up. I got to figure out. Yeah, just one of those kind of moments. Not really a tower moment, but just, it doesn't always have to be a tower moment, but it's like it's just all of a sudden a realization of, I gotta let that old version of myself go. I've got to let that version go. Okay. And in the challenge is this Queen of Cups. And so that's the thing. It's like sometimes when we get a strong presence in our life that is very, very sure of their own emotional body, you know, it can be a challenge. But it's the challenge that's needed to get rid of that layer, that old version of the self, you know. When a person is really super solid in who they are, and the other person maybe isn't so much, that stability, even in the one, can give stability to the other. That you know what I mean? Like, it's if this person caves in to this person's instability on whatever level. I mean, not really instability, but maybe that's something they don't know, they haven't learned yet or something, then then it just turns into a shit show, basically. But if this person holds strong, like, nope, I know, unwavering, I'm not wavering, I know who I am, I'm solid, and this person will mirror that. They will. That's a better way of, they'll mirror that. They'll go, okay, actually that feels better. That feels like something different. I haven't felt that before. And I like that. And I want to be like that too. Right? So that's a really good thing in what's happening here. And the new beginning, because of it, the Fool, it's like to a certain extent, it's like, I want to take the leap into this new adventure. Like, when are you presented with these opportunities, right? How often are you presented these great opportunities? And so just go for it, just take that leap. And in the strengths is the moon, is that you've gone into the depths of your emotional body. What you can handle now. And I know a lot of us out there, especially when you've tried to have relationships, it's like, to a certain extent it sucks, but on the other hand, it like toughens you up. You know how to go, you know how to handle it all, right? You know how to drown in it, for lack of better, and survive. Okay, so that's the strength, is that you don't really have to have a fear of anything, because you've handled a lot. So, and then in the past is this, see this being has done some work. This is the Hermit. All right, you've learned the lessons. This is in the past, right? And it's brought you to this enlightenment. Okay? So again, like, we've got the moon. That's very feminine, like getting in touch with your feminine side. The other part of that strength is that you now can share your emotions in a way probably that you weren't able to before. And in the past, you did achieve this enlightenment or this connection to see that glowing light, like you brought the light into you. And so, and then in the future is this 10 of Wands. And see, wands are like actions that we take in our life, and she's like moving. She's like I'm, he or she, it doesn't, but they're like, I'm packing up. I'm packing up, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start something new, like this new adventure, the Fool, right? 10 is completion. You've done a lot of the hard work. Yeah, it feels like, someone is making a big move, a big change in their life, and they're really going to take that leap of faith. They're going to just like, what? How many times do I get this opportunity? I'm just going for it. My heart's good. My heart's sound. And then in the advice is the strength to know, like, see the little lamb, and she's lying, right? So it's like there's a strength in both my I'm tough, but I'm soft as well. It's like a great balance, and the advice is to be that, to understand your wild nature. We're going to be into our use your wild nature, but also pull it back into that, the lamb of God, just, you got to have the both. God is wild. I mean, that's, I don't even know why I said that, but it's true. Like, God is wild. He's, the most natural thing there is, and nature is wild. So I don't, this one's confusing to me. In the environment is the Seven of Swords, but I think it's that, to me, I said, like, how's God supporting us in this thing? The Seven of Swords, it's like shining the light on lies that you've been telling yourself. Because this Seven of Swords to me is like, that's like, there's some lies, right? Well, we tell ourselves lies all the time. And see, that light is being shown on him. He can't hide, he's being caught out. So that's like, we tell ourselves lies. We're not worthy of that. This is the challenge. This Queen of Cups. Holy crap! If that thing was in your life, you start to freak out, right? And you're like, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. It's going to end like everything else. And you say all these things, right, that go through your mind. Like, sure happens to me sometimes. But so that's how God is helping you. He's going to help you understand these lies, so you stop doing it. So in the hopes and the fears, this is definitely a hope. It's the judgment, of doing you're ascending. So whatever this is that's happening in your life is ascending you. It is lifting you up, lifting into your highest form, into your highest being here on this planet. Now, this is very confusing in the outcome that we have the Hanged Man. So I want a clarifier for that, because I don't understand that, because all of this is so amazing. How can we just get stuck in the outcome in a Hanged Man position? The Hanged Man, they're enlightened. I mean, it just could mean, the patience. When I was, we had to have some patience. So it could just mean that, yeah, I don't like that in the outcome. It's like whoever it is just like still not sure, even though they have the spirit and the backing of God, for all this stuff. But it's that human element that wants to keep you stuck in places and give you fears. Like, there should be no fear, especially with a reading like this, and so much support and all the good work that has been done. So let's see. Sometimes when I'm doing these readings, like, I don't even know if I'm making any sense in them. Okay, so yeah. All right, I wanted a clarifier for the Hanged Man. Yeah, look, it's the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. So the Ten of Cups that's my favorite card. That keeps showing up. It's such a beautiful card, right? Of really just having the life that you have always wanted. And the Three of Wands here is that, like, making a new decision, like moving, like, I want this adventure, right? I want this adventure. So that was a clarifier for the Hanged Man. So in the outcome. So what is gonna the Hanged Man, they're not really suffering. They're enlightened. They're not really suffering. They could get down off that thing. So I think that's the outcome, is that you are going to get unhung up, because you will be able to see and feel like you will choose the new adventure, the new beginning. Like, you're going to just take the leap and just be like, you know what? I'm going for it. Because how many opportunities do you get presented to you like this? Not a lot. And you can get caught up in the mind and bring the past in, but you won't anymore, because you can handle it. You've handled it before. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome to me. So I think I'm just going to end there. And wow, whoever it is, like having the challenge of this female presence or feminine energy, could be whatever, this person who is just really connected. Do you see that? Just like, wow, that's the challenge, because you think that's what you want, but when you get a person like that, it up levels in such a way, like I said, that mirroring. So if you have any like bobbles in your foundation, you know, that it's not so solid like this, it's going to bring it up. It's going to make it shakier. Well, good, because that's a mirror, and that's what you want. That's what you called into your life. You called into your life that stability. That's what you wanted. You wanted a good person because you want to ascend into the highest version of yourself. That's what your soul is calling you to do. That's what God is nudging you, pushing you to do all the time. Live your truest life according to who you are and your gifts to give back to this world. But you got to, we got to repair these things. And you can only repair relationship things in a relationship. So choosing a solid person is the best thing to do, because they'll mirror, and you may be solid in some ways and a little shakier in the other. This person might be solid and, whatever, but the two of you make each other solid, okay, with good communication, with, really doing the work together, praying, meditating, all that stuff together, like, and you're going to have it. It's going to be fine. And yeah, you got to see like what these lies that you're telling yourself, they're just lies. You deserve and have always deserved everything. You just, in all the things that happened to you and all the things in your past were beautiful things that helped shape the person that you are now. Right now is what counts, okay? And the right now is this person who's just, figuring it all out, okay? So love and light to everybody, and thanks for watching, and remember to like and share and subscribe and all the fun stuff, okay? Because it really helps me out, and then I can help you out as we rise above to look down at our issues, okay?